What do you reckon, guys? Should we go in? We've had enough, yeah? Hello. It's the Ed Shed. It's Sunday and I'm having pork and egg roll. No. Look at them look like two tigers. They can have the empty packet. Have the empty packet and enjoy yourself. Right guys, so look, cutting off. Braced up. On its side. Now. We're having a bit of debate here. I'm being told I'm Scimitarist because I could get, now this is how bad it's got, right? Rather than me just make two new chassis legs to come out with my RS, we're going to cut the whole floor out, put an 8-foot Scimitar, which we're going to widen, lengthen, and do away with the axle. Only because we've got a hub with a brake drum on it. No, I do love my
He's
son, but he
Scimitarist,
is,
that's the
he is-
problem.
Sometimes he has no perception. I mean, I just wonder whether sometimes I do wonder. Now, all I'm going to say is, I've got to keep him on leash because he does come out with some silly ideas. I tried to say, I've already thought of all this and it doesn't work. Scimitars are very deep chassis, so they won't work. Front beam, IRS, it's already done. And it doesn't have to have a horrible Triumph suspension with kick bits. No, stop it. Anyway, so obviously the great scheme of things, guys, we're fixing this, Anne. We've had some pork roll. We were supposed to be getting a lamb dinner today. I was promised roast lamb, but we've had an outbreak of disease, hasn't it, where mammalitis is, and so we got a bit of a problem because obviously we don't look so we're getting a Sunday dinner. Anyway, so we have done this, and I have got it ready. And contrary to Lee's dreams of putting a Scimitar widened, lengthened, shortened, and extended, it ain't happening. We're getting that. So it's further.
See, all I said was obviously if you're going to mess about with it, why don't you just mess about with it properly?
Yeah, and he also said, won't you connect that pipe on the turbo, we won't be in this mess. Anyway, we will say that at the moment, I'm happy with how things have turned out.
Cut in half and on its side.
Yeah.
There we go.
In the old days, you'd burn it out to get clean metal, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. That must bring back memories to the scrappies. No, look, guys, it's fine. You, by this time next year, right, I don't know where we're going to be, but I'm going to tell you, I tell you now, so I hope by the end of this week, this thing has back chassis legs, back big, diff, bush, bang, bosh, and it'll start to look like a bloody van. And then you'll be laughing on the other side of your face, won't you? I mean, well, admittedly. We were going to show some of the... Do you want to show some of the repairs that have been done on this vehicle? And make a comment that they were obviously customising this for a customer. And I can honestly say I know why they probably gave up. Yeah, don't look too hard at that. That's going. I'm doing away with that. I'm replacing that bit. I'm replacing that bit. I'm leaving that bit alone. Alright, I'm keeping that outrigger though. That outrigger's lovely. I like that outrigger. They've actually gutted the transmission tunnel enough to put like a bloody V8 plus engine in it. Yeah, well, I'm going to replace those holes up there as well. And I'm going to put some engine mounts and some back mounts on there, so don't forget. And I'm going to fill that hole in. I'm going to fill that hole in as well. That's actually not a bad job he's done there. Look at that welding, a really nice job on that. I think that's pretty good. But they haven't done very good on that sill, have they? You go down to the inner sill, look, and you think, yeah, they didn't do very well on that. Well, that could show you how bad Jaguar's was. But we're going to tidy that up. We're not going to redo it. I'm going to just tidy it. Because I think they put new floor pans in. Possibly when they did those inner sills like as badly as that. But we're taking out the first 5 inches of the back floor anyway, so don't worry about that bit. And that bit up there is all great apart from the hole. And that bit down there is ventilation for the passenger feet. That's so the cats can get in and out. Cats can get in and out the sill when I'm fixing it. So they got their own little way to get me in. Put a flap on there, that'd be great. The inner wheel arch cat. Now, everything else, right, you know, like might seem that it could be a bodge. And I wouldn't want anyone to think that, because I've got two professional animals here that know exactly what they don't know about fixing Jaguars isn't worth knowing. Is that right? Yeah, well, he's saying that. He'd be washing his face. But it'll be fine. It's going to be fine. I will video some more of it, and I will say that, yeah, all right, it might look a bit Heath Robinson at this moment in time. But believe me, things can only get better, can't they? And we've got a selection of doors. We've got more doors we can shake and stick at. But we need doors. We need 2 more doors for the blue one. So I don't want to cut all the doors up, but I want to keep the patina on them, right? This is the patina. And we got door there. We got the back doors there. I mean, this car is you know, when it's done, people will be amazed that it's not a Mazda. You'll be amazed it's not a Mazda. Now, I'd like some suggestions for the engine, because I would like to put a V8 in it. Like a AJ 26 or 27, 29, I don't know, one of them stupid engines, with a 6-speed box. And then I'd like to put a 2-litre diesel with an 8-speed automatic in it.
2.7 diesel.
No. That's hideous engine. PSA rubbish. With a rubber band driving it. No. I'd rather... I'll tell you what, Lee, I've had a great idea. Why don't we lengthen that, widen it, and put that under it? No? Lengthen it, widen
scooter.
it, and use a disability scooter.
Well, why not just use the one that's on the floor over there?
Yeah, well, put one under each wheel arch. Do you want to call it a Tesla? Esla. An Esla. You know. Esla. Well, all I'm going to say is that, like, look, this time last week...
It was a whole car.
It was not. This time last week it was a hideous lump of crustaceous scrap. And this time today it's half the hideous crustaceous lump of scrap it was.
It's one large lump of crusty rubbish, but just in 2 locations.
Yeah, 2 locations, one on the pallet.
It sums up there as well.
I got one on a pallet. So on a pallet. Look, come on. Look, Rome was not built in a day. And I will say, I want to say I did it. I just want to say I did it. Da 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 da. Right, so guys, like, subscribe, follow us about. If you like watching this crap, please watch some more. Please make some comments. And for my South American viewers, thanks for watching. And I'll see you soon. Bye for now.